Just tell me, how do you feel winning gold in France, supporting your girls?
I feel so good. The game was amazing. USA is amazing. France played really well, but USA, I'm so proud to be an American today. So it was fabulous. The energy was really good, so I loved it.
How do you feel? The game was, up to the last shot. Just tell me, how do you feel?
Sure, it was a little too close for comfort for me, but just so excited that they were able to pull it out. And I also think France did a great job too, in front of their hometown crowd.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, France played unbelievable. They are so scrappy and they played just down to the wire. And I've been watching U.S. women's basketball my whole life, and to get to be able to see this live and see Diana Taurasi win her 6th gold, it's the best day. So it was awesome.
How do you feel about today's win?
No, ask her.
Okay, how do you feel about today's win, and what does it mean for the U.S.?
I think it was a great win. It was a very exciting game. And the U.S. still remains as the unbeaten champion in 8 Olympics. So that's great for the team. They had a very close game though, so they have to adjust things for the next Olympics so they can keep winning, because it was a very close match.
And I gotta talk about your jersey. I gotta talk about that.
Caitlin Clark?
Yeah, just tell me about that, and maybe we'll see her in. I don't think maybe we'll see her.
I'm pretty sure.
Right?
I mean, this is a controversial topic, but I mean, I think she should have been on the team. She's like such a big magnetic force on women's basketball right now. She should have brought a lot of fans and a lot of eyes to the sport. So we hope we would have seen her this Olympics, but we know for sure, I mean, she better be on the team next time.
About today's win.
It was a very exciting game today, and it was very loud inside.
Awesome atmosphere. Crowd was great.
And what about the game? It was up to the last shot, the last second, and still in the end the US prevailed.
Yeah.
Yes, they did.
Go
They
USA.
did. Go USA.
Today's win, it was up to the last shot. In the end, the US prevailed and won the medal. How do you feel about that?
The best. The best. That's why we're here.
We were nervous, but we're so excited how it ended up.
Do you still have your nails after this game?
Barely.
Okay, no nails. And the next Olympic Games will be in the US.
Yeah.
How do you feel about that? Can you top this atmosphere? Can you top everything that they did here?
I don't know if this game will be topped because it's Diana Taurasi's potential last game in a U.S. jersey. Who knows though? She is the GOAT. She could be back in 4 years. It's hard to tell, but this one was special, especially with BG, and then it was just a great win. But it'll be great in the U.S. as well. But today was definitely special.
It was amazing, and the USA was lucky to come out with a win because the U.S. women do not have Steph Curry, but France did an amazing job. So come to LA 28 so we can cheer on both teams, and it was a magnificent atmosphere. That's why I came to this game actually. So vive la France, and great job with the Olympics.
Today's match, winning, in the last second almost. How do you feel about this?
I feel great. They always pull through. The USA girls always pull through.
Okay, and how do you feel about today?
If there's a Wilson, there's a way. So exactly. Period.
I like that. And you?
I love the game. I like the fact that France gave them a challenge, so I think it was a win for both teams, but of course America had to win.
Tell me, how do you feel after today's win?
I think it's it was a great game. I wish that France and US could have both won, but I'm happy that the United States won.
It was up to the last shot.
Very last
shot.
Yeah, a real nail biter. So a great game.
And these kind of games are the best for the women's, sports, because they get more people excited. Even they need to work harder.
Exactly.
And the venue was full. The entire stadium was full. There was excitement for both teams. It was a wonderful game to be at.
Terrific. And we both played basketball in college.
That's right.
Players here are Liberty players, and we really had such an exciting time. France has such great players. They deserve to win the silver as well. So it was magnificent. We're very happy. Go USA. And then earlier today we saw Australia win. That was another game. It was great. So it was wonderful to see those wonderful women on the podium today.
How are you feeling after this game? It was up to the last show that it was decided. How do you feel?
It was exciting. It was so much fun, and go USA.
And you?
It was exciting, and all respect to France. They pulled off a great
After this match, I think it was the best of the Olympics, at least in the women's basketball.
I think definitely being a final gold game, it was great to see such a close game. Glad the U.S. came out on top. Seems like it was tough. We were here for men's basketball yesterday, and that was also a great game. What more can you ask for as a fan, especially coming all the way to see these girls play? It was a great game.
Great game. And very competitive. Very competitive. The atmosphere is great. Everyone made us feel welcome. But go USA!
Yeah, here we go.
It was up to the last shot. And, the US, won this medal. But how do you feel?
It was a more challenging game than I thought it would be, to be honest with you. It came down to the wire, but it was a great performance by the entire team. Kelsey Plum stepped up with the big threes.
Yeah.
When we were down 11, I think 10 points, I thought it was over. It was over. But
Asia Wilson, 21 points, 13 rebounds. She did it well, man. We came back. That last shot almost got us to lose.
Got us. The French team.
French played well.
It
was a great game.
It was a great couple of days of basketball for the world. I think the French team showed out.
Yeah, I think you told me you were coming to support the girls, and you did. How do you feel about today?
It was great. I remember I told you yesterday, I said we were going to come and we were going to win, and we did. So.
Why you have less boys than yesterday? A little bit more. Today you have
let's just say I'm feeling a little patriotic, so my voice is paying for it right now.
And do you think the game today is good for the U.S. when you have to work harder? Because sometimes we're like, okay, we're gonna get that medal, but today you guys had to work harder, and it was up until the last shot of the game. How do you feel about that?
Yeah, today we definitely had to work a little harder. We weren't playing as well and making some of the shots I wish we would have made, but we came out with the win anyway. So I'm very, very proud of our team.
Being here in this game, it was just awesome. How do you feel?
It was awesome. We came all the way from different parts of the U.S. to be here. This was our last event, the last event of the Olympics. Super exciting, all the way down to the buzzer. Yeah, we feel great. Now we're going to go to closing ceremonies.
And what a way to close, because with this goal, you get first place in the medal table. How do you feel about that?
Yeah, that's awesome. Well, USA we come to play, and we come to win. So we did that.
How do you feel after today's match?
Fantastic. Another American blowout.
And,
absolutely. Never had any doubt.
But it was hard until the last second.
Never a doubt. It was always, you got to believe in Boston, believe in America. Free world, diversity, liberty, freedom. There's no way we were going to lose. So we invented the game.
Today's atmosphere, I mean, everything, it was, up to the last second.
Yeah. Oh, it was electric. And it was a lot more competitive than I was expecting. But the energy in there was awesome, and I'm also very excited that we walked away with the win, but I had a great time.
And you?
It's a fantastic game. It was what I expected. I mean, France is up and coming as far as basketball, and so the men and the women didn't disappoint. It's what you would expect in the Olympics. It was fantastic.
I know, I think these close games are very good for basketball, are very good for these girls, because you can be sure, like, okay, every 4 years we're gonna win, but if it's as close as this one, it means you gotta work harder, right?
That's right. But these last 2 days have not been easy for me. Last night that was tough, but we walked away with the win, and today was even more so down to the wire.
It was a great trip. We came all the way from the United States, from Kentucky and Ohio, to cheer our team on to victory, and we've been successful. So
after today's game, it was up to the last shot. What does this mean for the U.S.?
It was a close one, but hey, the U.S. got the dub at the end of the day. That's just what we do. That's how it goes. Gold medal, USA, USA.